Alright, y'all, let's check out some Perky real quick. Got some clips, man, I want to share from Perky's video.
God created the dog and said, "Bark all day, and I'll give you a lifespan of 20 years." The dog replied, "That's too long. How about 10 years?" God agreed. Next, God created the monkey and said, "Do tricks and make people laugh for 20 years." The monkey replied, "10 years is enough." God agreed.
Where are you going with
Then
this?
God created the cow and said, "You must go into the field with the farmer every day, have calves, and give milk to support the farmer's family for 60 years. The cow said, "How about 20 years and I will give back the other 40. And God agreed again. Then God created man and said, "Eat, sleep, play, marry, and enjoy your life. For this I'll give you 20 years. But man said, "Only 20 years. Could you possibly give me my 20? The 40 the cow gave back, the 10 the monkey gave back, and the 10 the dog gave back. That makes 80, okay?" God said, "Okay, you asked for it. So that is why for our first 20 years, we eat, sleep, play, and enjoy ourselves. For the next 40 years, we slave in the sun to support our family. For the next 10 years, we do monkey tricks to entertain the grandchildren. And for the last 10 years, we sit on the front porch and bark at everyone. Life has now been explained to you. Spread this message by..."
Now, like I said, that was it was pretty interesting, you know what I'm saying? Even though that's somebody's theory, hey Perky, but that was pretty interesting.
Sharing this with a friend.
You meet.
I was gonna say, Perky, close your mouth, Perky, close your mouth.
To you. Spread this message by sharing this
I'm
with a
gonna
friend.
call up in
You meet people on the same level of psychological wound as you.
Oh,
There.
I'm with him.
Now see, look, let me tell y'all something. This is where that vibe attracts your tribe comes from. You know what I'm saying? Now, even though you might not want to agree with this, and even I be, going against this myself, but deep down inside I know that I really can, because deep down inside it has to be true. Because when you look at your past, so I've been on the planet for quite some time now. So when you look at your past and you see, who you was around. But at the same time, though, man, I was placed in the gang stalker simulation, so my world is different from the average Joe. I'm not your average Joe. Girl, I gotta watch my back. I'm not just anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like real shit, dog. You know what I mean? I'm not just your average Joe. So I've been placed in a simulation, a gang stalker simulation, surrounded by people that really I shouldn't have been around in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And it was basically just already agents and moles and plants in my world to, basically get in the way. But you also got to remember, too, that, you can call them enemies, you call them bots, you call them trolls. But at the end of the day, like the brother said, he said that your enemies are developing your spirituality. You see what I'm saying? Your enemies are here to help you develop your spirituality. That is true. Remember, a piece of coal has to go through the fire in order to become that diamond. If it don't go through the fire, you're not going to be the diamond. So tribulation and trials and gang stalking and all that stuff, yeah, it's not something that we want to have to go through, but you have to go through it. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Ronnie Coleman, look what they put their bodies through. Jay Cutler, these are all bodybuilders. Look what they put their body through to achieve what they wanted to achieve. Yeah, they was on drugs and stuff like that, but still, they made history. Look at what they did. They did something that nobody never did. You see what I'm saying? So, and they spent hours and hours and hours. We talking 5, 6, 7 hours a day in the gym every day. You see what I'm saying? So they had to put themselves through that hard training, that hell. You know what I'm saying? Look up if you ever seen what the Navy SEALs go through, you know what I'm saying, Hell Day, and all this, basically fire. You got to go through that fire. It's hard. It's not easy. You got to go through that hell. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can achieve what you're trying to achieve, which is greatness. So the people, what I'm saying about this, attracting from on your frequency. What I'm talking about this is that the people that have been around you, you might be just looking at it. Don't look at it on one perspective. Don't look at it as, oh, they was just bots and in your way. You got to also look at the other side. What did you learn from that? You see what I'm saying? You should have learned something from that bot, from that NPC, from that old relationship that you was in. You see what I'm saying? It's something that you learned. It's something that you was ordained. It was written in the cosmos for you to learn and grow from whatever you've been through.
On the same
This message by sharing this with a friend.
You meet people on the same level of psychological wound as you.
Oh, man.
On the same level of psychological wound as you.
I'm with him. Ooh.
You also leave people where if you evolve out of that and they haven't been able to.
Now you see that? You also leave people. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why it's hard for you to get back with your ex-girl or your ex-boyfriend or whatever. You might be vibrating on a different frequency. When I look at my ex-girls, they still the same. You know what I'm saying? They all of them I can think of, they all still the same. Look at Perky face. You know what I'm saying? But they all still the same. They have not grown. You know what I'm saying? They grown physically by, adding on some pounds. But as far as spiritually and mentally and physically, educationally, they have not grown. They still lost in the matrix. You see what I'm saying? So at that time when we was together, we just got that season. I got that season with them, but that season is over and it's never coming back. You know what I'm saying? DB is not the same who, all the chicks I was messing with, they'll tell you that, oh, he changed. Y'all was supposed to change too. But they didn't. Everybody don't change.
Wow. So you think
Boy, Nas got a song called Second Childhood that he did a long time ago. And a lot of people are in that. You know what I'm saying? They're in that second childhood. They refuse to grow up. You 50 years old, you still at the clubs, you tripping.
Where if you evolve out of that and they haven't been able to.
Wow. So you think we attract people based on our psychological wounds?
100%.
Oh.
She said 100%. 100%. She said, you think we attract people based on our psychological wounds? 100%. And that could be true because maybe that's why y'all are together anyway, because, y'all might be, somewhat, can relate to each other or whatever. It got to be some type of chemistry that brought y'all together anyway.
Wow.
The gang stalkers are up. They're next door spine.
And as we start to heal and grow, if the other person's not healing and growing, we kind of pull away.
Yes.
Wow.
Y'all, I was gonna do some more. That video did it. Yes.
Wow.
Y'all.
If the other person's not healing and growing, we kind of pull away.
Yes.
Wow.
So there you have it, y'all. If you're not healing and growing, other people are going to pull away. You know what I'm saying? You're going to lose people. The moment you raise your consciousness, the moment you raise your knowledge, your awareness, the people that you was chilling with and back in that time when you was lost in the matrix, y'all going to split apart. You know what I mean? They still watching foosball. You know what I'm saying? They still trying to go out and shake that ass and watch yourself. You know what I mean? Show me what you're working with. I mean, you trying to read a book now. You read a book about conspiracies or, whatever you're into, metaphysics or some shit. You know what I mean? You trying to get some knowledge and trying to decode this computer algorithm that we're stuck in, that it seems like we're trapped in. You know what I'm saying? You trying to decode this shit. You want to find out. You're curious now. What is this life? Why are we here? Why am I surrounded by these clowns? What's going on? Talk to us, Perky.
Wow.
Y'all, I I was gonna do some more. That video did it for me. I always end on a video that's gonna do it for me every time. I always had this rule that it's either you're gonna grow with me or I'm going to outgrow you. And then I always had a mindset of, if it doesn't evolve me, then it doesn't involve me. I'm spitting
That's
some
real.
wisdom here. Yo was dropping some quotes and some.
If it doesn't evolve me, then it doesn't involve me. Yeah, that's good play. That's a good play on words.
If it doesn't evolve me, then it doesn't involve me.
And that's why I always say, you know, like if you don't have nothing to bring to the table. See, a lot of y'all are y'all caught up in the matrix as far as materialistic stuff. We talking about females, because females are the main ones that's materialistic. At the end of the day, guys don't really care about stuff. We only get the stuff because we know that attracts women like her. We trying to get rid of. I'm trying to holler at light skin because she good looking. You know what I'm saying? So what the Tupac said, he said no school straight hooking and trying to get with light skin because she good looking. Like, you know, so like we put rims on our car, we get these fast cars and everything. We get all this stuff to impress the female. We put these sneakers on, you know what I'm saying, these Jordans, these LeBron, we get these, you know, name jackets of football and basketball characters and stuff. We do all this for the females. The females is the one that's attracted to that stuff. If it wasn't for the females, man, we niggas probably be outside with drawers on. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, niggas really don't even care about getting dressed. We getting dressed to impress the females, because it's always female scoping of what you have on. But that's the mind control of the females. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I was saying, you know, you gotta bring something to the table. The females, they think that when we come to the table, they don't respect knowledge and information and charisma and you know, a good spiritual man. They don't respect that. The only thing that they're gonna judge you off what your bank account look like. How many Jordans you got in your closet. They don't care if you come to the table with integrity. You know, they're not worried about that. Integrity to them don't pay the bills. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have that Rolex on your wrists. You know what I'm saying, that Louis Vuitton jacket and you know Gucci bags and stuff. The females are into that stuff, man. At the end of the day, dudes is not giving a damn about all that material stuff, yo. So, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So with that being said, yo, go ahead, end it for us, Perky. I got another video. This is one of many.
Spitting some wisdom here. Yo was dropping some quotes and some stuff on my forefront. Y'all, it has been times where I'm like, why do I feel the need to separate? And it makes so much sense because we met them at a frequency.
Right.
We attracted these people at a frequency that we were. But see, the thing is, you all knew, we weren't going to stay there. We were eventually going to grow and evolve and ascend. But here's the deal. You know, you meet people for a certain reason.
Right.
So every person I have run across in my life, I'm truly grateful for, because you were a part of the
growth,
purpose and a part of the path to get me to where I need to be, and vice versa. And then y'all know my quote about you meet people for a season, a reason, and a lifetime.
Right. You got to understand, because I could look back too. You know what I'm saying? Like this was some years ago when I shared this story before. I'm gonna hurry end this video. It was 14 minutes. But I remember this chick that I was messing with. I ain't see her in like a year or two. And I remember she told me, she was like, the person that you knew is gone. I'm a born again Christian. Now when we was together, she was a Catholic, but she didn't, you know, give a damn, two dams about, you know, no religion. You know what I'm saying? She was actually seeking the information that I was seeking at the time. You know what I'm saying? We both was watching Nasir Ra together. And this was back in 2015. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know, Nasir Ra to her is blasphemy. You see what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if Nasir Ra's an agent or not. I don't know, but I mean, the information that he has, of course, he's a very intelligent dude. But I still be wondering why, why he ain't being targeted like myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people are after me every day. They don't cut no slack from me. You know what I'm saying? But this dude got hidden power universities and all this other stuff, and he's fine. He's living his dream. So who did he sign up to? He must have signed up with somebody. See, I'm not a part of nothing. I'm not a part of none of these secret groups, no sororities, no fraternities, none of that. Okay, DB is raw, DB is solo, DB is authentic. Okay, I'm not a part of no groups, no secret societies, none of that. No secret handshakes, no Muslim, no Christian, no Jew, no Mason, none of that. Okay. I am a one-man gang with many dragons and angelic forces and demons on my side. With that being said, y'all holla back, man. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We out this joint. Shout out to you, Perky. Keep your head up and your legs closed until DB come into your life.